So we'll read from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, text number 8, and then we'll discuss on that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 4, Transcendental Knowledge, text 8. Paritranaya sadhunam
Paritvanaya sadhunam
vinashaya cha dushkritam
vinashaya cha duskritam
dharma samsthapanarthaya
dharmasthapanaaya
sambhavami yuge yuge.
sambhavami yuge yuge.
Translation of purport by Janmashtami Shri Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium. Okay, purport is quite long, so I will discuss this verse. Om Ajnanatimidandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vajalam pangam nangayati yatpat mahamade Shri Guru. Hare Krishna. So today we are celebrating the auspicious appearance of Lord Sri Krishna Janmashtami. So why does Lord appear? Why Lord has to appear? So the verse we read is saying, Krishna saying in Bhagavad Gita to protect the sadhus, devotees, and to annihilate the miscreants, and to establish the principles of religion, dharma, I appear millennium after millennium. So, how Krishna established religion, how Krishna established dharma, is Krishna established dharma in many ways, but one significant way is by speaking Bhagavad Gita. So, Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Saranam Braja. So, here also Dharma Samsthapanarthaya, and there also Krishna is saying Sarvadharman. So, what is the highest dharma? So, Krishna speaks in Bhagavad Gita. And then to annihilate the miscreants, so to kill many demons and miscreants, Krishna is coming. But actually, Krishna doesn't require to come to kill these miscreants. So Krishna can empower, like Krishna killed many demons in Vrindavan, but in Kurukshetra war, Krishna doesn't kill anyone. In Kurukshetra war, Krishna empowered Arjuna to kill. So Krishna not necessarily need to kill all the time, so he can empower his devotees. Then why Krishna comes? So there's a side story. Once Akbar and Birbal were walking, and Akbar saying, Birbal, you are saying your Lord is coming as Rama and Krishna, Varaha, Narsimha. You say your God is so powerful. If he is really powerful, then why can't he manage the things from there itself? Why he has to come personally? Birbal doesn't answer this question immediately, so he waits for the right time. And after a few days, all the Akbar and his queen, child, and all his ministers and other soldiers, all these people went on a boat ride, and Birbal is also along with them. So when they go for a boat ride, when the boat goes exactly to the center of the river, so Birbal takes the child of the Akbar's child and throws him into water. And everybody is so shocked looking at this, why he did like that. But immediately Akbar jumps into water and takes the child and comes back and becomes very furious and asks, why you do like this? Then Birbal says, first of all, tell me one thing. Why did you jump, my dear king? There are so many other people. Why you jumped? Then he said, he is my child, so that's why I jumped. I have to protect him. Then he says, Lord also comes for the same reason. So he comes for protecting the devotees. So that is the main thing. And when he comes for protecting the devotees, then killing the miscreants and establishing dharma, all these things happen side by side. But the main reason why Lord comes is to protect his devotees. So how Lord protects his devotees? By performing his pastimes, by performing various leelas and extending his relationship to his devotees like Mother Yashoda, Devaki, Nanda Baba, Vasudeva, all these great devotees. By extending his relation and performing different pastimes, he protects them. So in Bhagavad Gita, before this verse, we read 8, before this verse Krishna says, when he comes. So yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bharata. So whenever there is decline in religion and increase in irreligion, at the time I come. So he says when he comes. Next he says why he comes. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkutam. So now a question comes, okay, Arjuna is a great devotee of the Lord, and Mother Yashoda is great devotee of Lord, Draupadi is great devotee of Lord, Yudhishthira is great devotee of Lord. So all these people are great devotee of Lord, and Lord comes to protect them. But what about me? I am not that kind of great devotee. What about me? So is there anything for me when Krishna appears? So that Krishna clarifies in the next verse. Krishna says, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvataha tvaktva deham punarjanma naitima meti sojana. So one who hears the transcendental birth and the transcendental activities of Krishna in truth, tatvataha, in truth, so after he quitting his body, punarjanma naiti. So he will not take another body, rather he will come to me. So the pastimes of Krishna, the birth of Krishna, if we hear the birth of Krishna, we will take no more birth. If we hear how Krishna is stealing butter, then we will give up all our stealing habits. If we hear how Mother Yashoda binded Krishna, then we will become free from the material bondage. So it's mentioned in Bhagavatam, Srinvatam Sokatam Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridayantastu Abhadrani Vidinoti Suhursatam. So the Krishna Katha, so when we hear Krishna Katha, what happens is, all the insecurities, all the troublesome things in the heart, all the fears, everything will be smashed. So that's why Krishna comes from time to time and performs his leela and gives us an opportunity to hear those leelas in reality, in truth, and thus we can transcend the cycle of birth and death. So that's why Krishna comes. So today we are celebrating Janmashtami, and thanks for all the devotees who have worked and helped us to create this platform today to discuss Krishna Katha. So I will speak on the birth of Krishna, Krishna Janma Leela, and if time permits, we will also discuss the Putana Vada, and then probably we can conclude. So, is there a time limit to this?
40 minutes,
Half an hour, 40 minutes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll discuss half an hour, 40 minutes. Okay. So, yeah, as I said, whenever there is a increase in irreligion and decrease in religion, Krishna appears. So one such time, the earth is overburdened by all the demoniac kings, and Mother Earth was very suffering and goes to Lord Brahma and pleads Lord Brahma, and Lord Brahma takes Mother Earth to causal ocean Karana Samudra and invokes Purusha Sukta prayers and tries to please Lord Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu being pleased gives indication that I will appear on the earth planet very soon. So parallelly what happens in the earth planet, Devaki gets married to Vasudeva. Devaki is daughter of Devaka, and she is from Yadu dynasty, and Vasudeva is from Vrishni dynasty. So Devaki gets married to Vasudeva, and they both are going in a procession to Vasudeva's house, and Devaki's cousin Kamsa is driving the chariot. So it's a huge procession with so many horses and elephants and so many servants, drums and kettles. So it's a huge procession with very grand. So while going, Kamsa hears an aerial voice saying that the 8th child of your sister Devaki is going to kill you. So Kamsa, as soon as he hears this, he becomes very angry, he becomes very furious, and he takes his sword to kill Devaki. Then Vasudeva immediately interferes and convinces Kamsa like there is no immediate harm for you from Devaki. The eighth child of Devaki is going to kill you, not Devaki. So I think there is no point of killing her. As soon as the child is born, I will bring the child to you so you can do whatever you want. So in that way, Vasudeva convinces Kamsa, and Vasudeva just listened and not just listened and decided not to kill Devaki is just because of the word of Vasudeva. So he is so very truthful. So after this, they both are put into prison, and after some time, Devaki gives birth to the first child. So as soon as the child is born, then the child is taken. Vasudeva takes the child to Kamsa and gives him. But Kamsa says, anyway, eighth child is going to kill me, right? Not the first child. So there is no point of harming this child. So you can take the child back. Then Vasudeva takes the child back. Then immediately Narada Mahamuni appears there and gives the Kamsa a lotus flower and asks him to count the petals of the lotus flower. So Kamsa starts counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that he counts. Then Narada Mahamuni slightly turns the lotus flower and now asks him to count again. Now 8 becomes 1. So if we count in linear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 comes after 7. But if we count in circle, right? So as along you change the direction, 1 becomes 8, 8 becomes 1, so like that. So he turns and asks him to count. Now the 8th petal becomes first. Then says Narada, see, there is no difference between 1 and 8. 1 can become 8 or 8 can become 1. So you be careful. Then he confuses Kamsa. So Kamsa being confused, so what he did, he thought of killing this. So now a question comes, why Narada Mahamuni did like that? Why Narada Mahamuni instigate just born baby is instigating or provoking Kamsa to kill a just born baby. So let's assume if Kamsa is not killing, so that baby has to come to 2 or 3 years for Devaki to beget another child. So that baby will become 3 years and Devaki begets another child. So the duration for the Lord to appear is increasing. So Narada Mahamuni is playing an important role to facilitate the appearance of the Lord and speed up the process. So Narada Mahamuni is so eager to make the Lord appear very soon. Unfortunately, in our movies and all, Narada Mahamuni has been shown very in a poor sense, in a comic way. But Narada Mahamuni is a very great devotee, and all other great devotees are disciples of Narada Mahamuni. Like say Dhruva Maharaj, Narada Mahamuni is his teacher, and Prahlad Maharaj, Narada Mahamuni is his teacher. Vyasadev, Narada Mahamuni is his teacher, and Valmiki, Narada Mahamuni is Guru. So for all the very great devotees, Narada Mahamuni is spiritual master. So being such a personality, but why still he is instigating to kill a just born baby is just to make sure he facilitates and make sure the Lord appears as soon as possible. So he wants to speed up the appearance of the Lord. So just saying this, so we should not misunderstand Narada Mahamuni. So after saying this, Kamsa comes to the prison house, takes both the legs of the baby and smashes towards a wall and kills the baby. So very brutally he kills the baby. We can understand. But again Devaki goes and begets another child. So we can understand there are many mothers over here. So if child becomes sick, mother will not sleep whole night. So she will be giving every 4 hours or 6 hours medicine, and she will be looking all the night and taking care of the child. So, but Devaki, even after seeing being brutally, her child just born baby being brutally killed, but she still move ahead and decides to beget a second baby. So the lesson Devaki is teaching is, we may get obstacles, we may get difficulties, but we should never come back, or we should never take a step back in the service of the Lord. Whatever is there, we always have to move forward. And this is not the difficulty. Even in previous life, Devaki and Vasudeva are called Prishni and Sutapa. So Prishni and Sutapa, they did austerity for 12,000 years, and they used to eat the dry leaves, whatever the leaves that falls down. They don't even pluck the leaves from the tree. Whatever the leaves that just fall down, they take that leaves and eat. So like that, they did tapasya for 12,000 years, and after Lord appearing after 12,000 years and asked, what do you want? They didn't ask for their liberation, mukti. Instead they asked, we want to serve you. So you please become our child. So we are very eager to serve you. Kindly give us an opportunity to serve you. So in that way, Lord comes as Prishni Garbha. So in the Lord says, I will come as your child in 3 lifetimes. In the first lifetime, Lord comes as Prishni Garbha, to the son of Prishni and Sutapa. In the second lifetime, Lord comes as a Vamana Deva. So Devaki becomes Aditi and Vasudeva becomes Kashyapa Muni, and Lord comes as Vamana Deva. And in the third birth, Devaki and Vasudeva, now Lord is appearing as Krishna. So they have taken so much of difficulties just to facilitate the pastime of Lord's appearance. So we can see Srila Prabhupada similarly, Acharyas take so many difficulties for us to make Krishna appear in our lives. So if you take Srila Prabhupada as an example, there are so many acharyas, but Srila Prabhupada traveled to United States at the age of 70, and he had 2 massive heart attacks, and when he literally got down in America, he doesn't know whether to go left or right, and he doesn't have practically a place to live. So Srila Prabhupada has gone through all these difficulties, so today we are sitting here and discussing Krishna Katha. So devotees go through a lot of difficulties and tribulations. So the reason is just to give us an opportunity of service and just to give us an opportunity to render service to the Lord and make Krishna appear in our lives. Coming back to the past time, so in this way, Devaki and Vasudeva has already gone through a lot of tapasya. Now their just born child got killed, so they went ahead and they give birth to another child, and the second child is also killed in the same way very brutally, and they go on give birth to third child, fourth child, fifth child, sixth child. So all the 6 children have been killed like this, and there is a story why these children are killed. Anyway, we don't have time to discuss that, but there is a curse for these 6 children to be killed in their previous life. So all the 6 children have been killed in that way. Now Devaki becomes again pregnant and carries Lord Balaram. So Balaramji appears in the womb of Devaki and cleans the womb of Devaki and makes it a conducive place for Krishna to appear. And Balaramji is a representative of Guru, and Guru also comes in our life and cleanses our heart of all anartha, so Krishna can come and appear in our life. So in that way, Balaramji, after 7th month, he gets transferred to the womb of Mother Rohini, and finally Krishna appears. The way Krishna appears is also very, very beautiful. Like we have experience of children birth, like children have been crying and all different kinds of things. But Krishna appeared first in the 400 Narayana form. So once the 400 Narayana form with his kirita and with his ornaments and dress and Kaustuba, Srivatsa, so all with his opulence, Krishna appeared before Vasudeva and Devaki, and they started offering prayers to Krishna. And after, while praying, suddenly, like they are praying, you are the Supreme Lord, you are the Almighty Personality of Godhead, we are so grateful, you agreed to become our child. So in this way, when they are praying, suddenly Devaki becomes fearful and starts requesting Krishna, please become a small baby. So why she becomes fearful in the middle, and Acharyas gives a reason why. 2 reasons. One is she got overpowered by parental affection, Vatsalya, and she wants to see Krishna as a baby, that's one thing. And second thing is, if Kamsa knows that Vishnu appeared here, he comes and tries to kill Vishnu. Actually, he is not able to kill Vishnu. Vishnu can't be killed, but Kamsa tries to kill Vishnu, which is an offense against the Lord. So Devaki don't want to give Kamsa an opportunity to offend the Lord. So devotee is always vigilant. She never offends. Devotee never offends the Lord, and she never gives an opportunity for others to offend the Lord. If somebody is offending the Lord, then they will go from that place. So if they are not able to do anything, then so it is so offense against the Lord, and his devotees are considered to be very, very serious. So Devaki is teaching us a lesson like we should never give, and we should not be part of offending the Lord. So if somebody is offending and if you are not able to do anything, at least you have to move from that place, but we should not take part in the offense of Lord. So in that way, Devaki pleads Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna becomes a baby and instructs Vasudeva to take baby Krishna to Gokula. Again, here we can see the selfless mood of Devaki and Vasudeva. They have took long tapasya of 12,000 years, and after that they gone through so many difficulties and so many children are killed, and after everything Krishna stayed with them only just for 2 minutes. So as soon as he born, he just told, take me to Gokula. Krishna didn't stay with them, and they didn't ask, hey Krishna, we have gone through so many difficulties, so much of things, so many children are killed, but you are leaving us, why can't you stay with us? No. The mood of a devotee is always whatever Lord wants. They don't have their personal interest. Whatever the Lord wants, they are always happy to do that. So in that way, Devaki and Vasudeva agrees to take the baby Krishna to Gokula, and Vasudeva, as soon as Vasudeva started pick the baby Krishna, he has been shackled in the prison house. All his iron shackles have been cut off, and all the doors are open. The guards fell asleep. Everything because Krishna arranges. So Acharya gives beautiful interpretations here, beautiful explanations. Like as soon as Vasudeva picked the baby Krishna, his iron shackles cut off is an indication. As soon as we start picking the holy name of Krishna, we start chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. As soon as we start chanting the holy name of Krishna, then all our bondages and all our shackles will be removed, and we will be liberated from these material bondages. And it's mentioned in Bhagavatam also, Apanna Shamsitim Goram, Ennama Vivashogranan, Sadat Satya Vimuchyate, Yadbhibeti Swayamvayam. Vimuchyate means liberation. So as soon as one starts chanting the holy name of Krishna, then he will be liberated from all the materialistic conditions. So in that way, Krishna takes birth in the prison, and this material world is also compared to prison. Adi Shankara says, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Rakshati, Durgam Karame. Durgam means prison. So to come out of this prison, one has to chant, one has to glorify Govinda, one has to chant the holy name of Krishna. So that's also another indication. As soon as Vasudeva picked the baby Krishna, then all his bindings are automatically removed and the doors are open. And Acharyas compare the opening of prison doors is whoever starts chanting the holy name of Krishna, then for them the doors to Vaikuntha will open. So they will be freed from this material world, and the doors to Vaikuntha will open, and all the gods fall asleep, which is compared to all the anarthas in our heart put to sleep. So in that way, Vasudeva takes the baby Krishna and starts going to Gokula. When going to Gokula, it rains heavily. So it rains profusely, and a huge rain comes. And Acharya gives an explanation why it heavily rains. Because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yame Bhaktya Prayachate. So if you have a leaf, if you have a flower, if you have fruit, or if you have water, whatever you have, you can offer. So cloud is feeling very grateful. The cloud is feeling great because Krishna is born in prison, and Vasudeva and Devaki, they are not able to perform any abhishek. They are not able to celebrate the birth of Krishna. So cloud is thinking, okay, let me take the opportunity to first do abhishek to Krishna. And I don't have anything, I just have water. So what to do? Okay, let me give the water. So in that way, cloud starts raining profusely and performing abhishek. So cloud is teaching us, like whatever we have, be wealthy or not wealthy, or educated or not educated, whatever it is, healthy or sick, anything. But in any condition of life, we always have to look for the service of the Lord, and we have to do whatever is possible for us. Now we don't need to do like Srila Prabhupada, we don't need to do exorbitantly or magnanimously, but at least we have to do, whenever there is an opportunity, we have to do very little service. Then Krishna goes to Gokula, and Vasudeva exchanges the baby Krishna with the girl baby next to Yashoda, and brings the girl baby to the prison house again, and all the gods are still asleep. Once the baby came back, then the baby starts crying, and Kamsa knows, okay, there's a baby born, and Kamsa comes, and similarly he tried to grab the baby and try to hit the baby against the wall, but the baby slips from the hands of Kamsa and becomes goddess Durga. and tells you Kamsa, the baby who is going to kill you has already born. The child who is going to kill you has already born, and she disappears. So in this way, Krishna appeared to protect his devotees. And as soon as Durga disappears, then Kamsa realizes that there is no point of keeping Vasudeva and Devaki in prison, and he releases them from that jail. And now Krishna is in, where is Krishna? He is in Gokula. Okay, Krishna is in Gokula. So now Krishna is in Gokula next to Yashoda, and so Krishna did many wonderful pastimes in Gokula. Kamsa, after not able to kill the eighth child, it becomes Durga, and Kamsa comes back and discusses with his ministers, because all of them are demons. So they gave him an idea. Okay, let's kill all the babies who born in last 10 days. So in that way, let's kill all the babies. Anyway, we don't know where the child is, so let's kill all the babies. So then Kamsa, he is very strong. Actually, he has strength of 1,000 elephants. It's mentioned in Bhagavatam. He is very strong, and he defeated so many demons previously. When he defeats the demons, what he does is, he does not kill them. Rather, he makes them his servants. And whenever I need something, you have to come and do that service for me. So in that way, he calls Putana and asks to kill all the babies who are born in last 10 days. So this story of Putana is a very interesting and very unique story, because here if you ask devotees, how did you come into devotion? Every devotee has their own story, right? Like everybody has their own story. Some other devotee might have helped you, or someone in the family helped you. Like this, every devotee has a story how they came into bhakti. So the story of Putana is a reason for Shukadeva Goswami to come into Krishna consciousness. So who spoke Bhagavatam? Vyasdev? Sukadeva Goswami? Okay. Yeah, Sukadeva Goswami spoke Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj, and that was heard by Suta Goswami, and Suta Goswami speak to sages of Naimisharanya. But yeah, Sukadeva Goswami is the first who spoke Bhagavatam. So Sukadeva Goswami, when he took birth, he is not a devotee, he is a Brahmavadi. So when he is going once in a forest, two woodcutters are singing the glories of Krishna, and one of that is who is going to be more merciful, who is going to be more kind, or who is going to be more compassionate than you, O Krishna, because you awarded the position of a person who came to kill you as a mother. So they were singing like this. So Sukadeva Goswami, after hearing this, become surprised. Who is that person awarded a position of mother to the one who came to kill him? And he goes back to his house and asks Vyasadeva. And Vyasadeva then narrates the whole Bhagavatam. So in this way, this is a unique story which helped Sukadeva Goswami to hear Bhagavatam from Vyasa. And coming back to the Leela, Kamsa orders Putana to go and kill all the children, and Putana starts killing all the children. She smears a dreadful poison to the breast and goes and in the form of a disguise, she goes and tries to give milk to all children, and when the children drink this poisonous milk, they used to die. Like this, she is killing all the children, and she comes to Gokula. And in the Gokula, she comes as in the form of an angel. So everybody looks at her and so very surprised with her beauty, and everybody is she Lakshmi, or is she someone from heaven? Like that, she is looking so beautiful. So she comes to the inner quarters of Nanda Maharaj and Antapura of Nanda Maharaj, and picks the baby Krishna and to give milk. So in previous days, it is a custom, like mothers used to give milk not only to their own children, but they used to give milk to other children also. So in that way, Yashoda and Rohini thought, okay, maybe she might be an angel from heaven who came to give milk to Krishna. So in that way, they were looking very with wonder, and Putana takes baby Krishna into the lab and starts giving milk. But Krishna closes his eyes. Krishna doesn't open his eyes. Krishna doesn't want to see Putana because she is doing such a heinous act. She is killing just born babies by giving poisonous milk. So Krishna don't want to see. And actually, as per Dharma, Krishna could not kill Putana because as per Dharma, women cannot be killed. So however heinous or however abominable they do, women cannot be killed. And there is a reference in Ramayana when Ramachandra was asked to go to forest. Kaikeyi is the one who convinces Dasharath and makes Ramachandra to go to forest. When Bharata hears this, Bharata is the son of Kaikeyi. When Bharata hears this, he comes. He comes with such an angry, like killing Kaikeyi, his own mother. But he says, because you are in the body of a woman, I am not killing you. And when Shatrughna hears this, he also becomes very angry and he wants to come. He comes to kill Kaikeyi. Bharata stops him and says, no, no, she is, even though she might have done a heinous act, but because of she being in the body of a woman, we should not kill her. So women cannot be killed. Cows, brahmanas, women, children, old people. So these people should be always protected. So they should not be harmed. So actually, Putana could not be killed because she came in the form of a woman's body. But Krishna kills her because if Krishna doesn't kill, because Krishna is the only one who is able to recognize Putana. All other children are very innocent. They are not able to recognize Putana and they are being killed by Putana. But Krishna is the only one who is able to recognize Putana. So he wants to kill Putana to save other innocent child. So he sucks the milk. Along with the milk, he sucks the life air Pranavayu and he kills Putana. And Putana is unable to bear the pain and she is not able to keep her Devata angel form and she turns into a demon. And Bhagavatam says Putana's body is 12 miles long. So such a ghastly demon. So by sucking the life air of Putana, Krishna killed Putana. So in this way, Krishna performed many pastimes in Vrindavana and killed so many demons, and each demon is a representative of one anartha, like Putana is representative of deceitfulness. And each demon is representative of one particular type of anartha, and Krishna is killing all of them. And Acharya says that our heart is also having so many anarthas, and so Krishna killing them. When we hear the pastimes of pastimes of Krishna killing these demons, then we will be cleansed out of these anarthas and our heart becomes clean. So in this way Krishna performed so many wonderful pastimes, and another pastime is Brahma Vimohana Leela. So Brahma is the one who goes and prays Krishna to appear, and on the prayers of Brahma, Krishna appeared on the earth planet. But Brahma being subjected to illusion, he doesn't understand the position of Krishna and he thinks Krishna is an ordinary human, and he wants what to do, like he wants to check whether is Krishna really God or what is he doing, is he some kind of a magician or is he really a God, like that he thinks, and he comes and steals all the children and all the gopas and all the cows, he steals all of them. Then Krishna, and in the earth it passes 1 year of time, and Brahma comes to see again, and he is surprised to see all the children whoever Brahma has told, they have been playing again. All the cows and calves Brahma has told, they have been playing. They have been playing again, and Brahma becomes bewildered. Why? What happened? I have stolen all of them. How come they are here? Then he understands that Krishna personally expanded into each one of the gopa. Krishna personally expanded himself into each one of the cows and calves, and Krishna did this lila just to tell, like it is very difficult to understand Krishna. He is called Ajita. It is not possible to understand Krishna. It is not possible to underestimate the estimate the potency of Krishna with our limited understanding. That's why we have to hear all these pastimes from the bona fide acharyas, and Prabhupada has given us such a wonderful opportunity of establishing institution of ISKCON, and giving opportunity to celebrate all these festivals and hear from devotees. In this way, even Brahma got bewildered, then what is our situation? We will be also bewildered, right? So we, like when something comes, when a situation comes in our life, we don't know whether what is the right thing to do. So that's why we have to always take the guidance of a devotee, and we have to act in the guidance of a devotee. Then we will be able to understand Krishna, and then we will be able to progress. And another point here is Putana, when she came to kill Krishna, and she has been awarded a mother, then if we approach Krishna with love, then what we will be awarded, how Krishna will reciprocate with us. So it's not possible to describe all the pastimes, but it is quite difficult to understand Krishna. But the easy way to realize Krishna, Prabhupada has given us a very easy and sublime method to realize Krishna is chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Which means, so it is said, Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, Yasho, Vaibhava. So when we chant the holy name of Krishna, Nama, then we will be able to realize the form of Krishna, Rupa, and then we will be able to Rupa, Guna, then we will be able to understand the qualities of Krishna, then we will be able to understand the Leelas of Krishna, and then we will be able to understand Yasho, Vaibhava, the opulences and potencies of Krishna. So everything starts from chanting the holy name. So I think, are we on time? Do we have time?
15, 20.
Yeah, I think.
Srivas Prabhuji conveyed demigods 30 minutes, Prabhu. Demigods 30 minutes he conveyed.
What is that, demigods?
30 minutes of demigod, Prabhu, not for this planet.
No, I don't have that much. So it's not possible. So I think, yeah, we are on time. So yeah, I will conclude. So once again, thank you for the devotees who have arranged such a nice festival and giving us opportunity to discuss. So Janmashtami, the import or the real meaning of Janmashtami is to invite Krishna. So at least when I was child in India, in some places for Janmashtami, in house they used to draw small footprints, like it's coming from outside into the house. They draw small footprints. It's an way of expressing that Krishna, they are inviting Krishna and Krishna is coming. So Janmashtami is to invite Krishna into our house and into our heart. So to invite Krishna into our house, if we invite a guest or guest for lunch or dinner, we will keep our house clean. We will not keep our house muddy, and we will not invite. So we will clean our house and we will keep everything clean and then invite. So similarly, to invite Krishna, we have to keep our house and we have to keep our heart clean. The way to keep the house clean is by installing Srimad Bhagavatam and reciting Srimad Bhagavatam every day. And the way to keep the heart clean is chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chanting what?
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Rama.
Okay, chanting Hare Krishna. But how to chant? Yeah, chanting Hare Krishna, but how to chant? So we have to chant with a grateful heart. We have to chant with a thankful heart. Like thank you Krishna, Krishna Krishna, thank you Rama, Rama, thank you. We literally not need to chant this. We have to chant Hare Krishna mantra, but the mood to chant is being thankful. You have given me a wonderful life. You have given me a wonderful parents. You have given me a wonderful education. You have given me wonderful opportunities. So thank you for everything you have given. So in that way, we have to be thankful, and in a thankful mood, if we chant the holy name, so we will be able to realize from name, we will realize the Rupa and Guna, Leela, everything starts from chanting the holy name. So I will conclude this with this. So we are all very thankful to Srila Prabhupada and all the devotees here for making such arrangements and gave us an opportunity to discuss some Krishna Katha today. Definitely there might be many mistakes in my presentation, but the essence is everybody has to, we request if already chanting, please continue chanting, but if not chanting, then we request you to start chanting. And I think they have some, Prabhuji, you can raise your hand. So they have some groups where they used to have daily Bhagavatam reading, and they have some japa sessions, and they have weekly satsangs. So they have so they have all these things. I think Mike also telling okay, you can stop here. So yeah, they have all these things. So devotees who need some assistance, they can reach out to Kulvinder Prabhu and be part of the community, chant the holy name, read and hear Srimad Bhagavatam, and makes our life successful by inviting Krishna. Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Prabhuji, can we take some questions?
Yes.
Does anyone has any question?
So, Prabhu, is there any indication of the voice that spoke to Kamsa, whose voice that was?
It's called as Asharairavani, but no particular indication who spoke like it. It's an invisible aerial voice, Asharairavani. Yes, Sanjay?
I'm thinking that I should ask.
Okay.
So as you were explaining the takeaways from all the sub-pastimes, like the sequences, like the clouds offering Abhishek, one question is, again, the Lord is free to do what He wants, but why does this sequence of Yogamaya come there? Do the Acharyas have any
Transferring Balramji or
yeah, no, like Yogamaya going back and then slipping out. I mean,
Okay.
it could be like that's the Lord's arrangement. But
Okay, actually, in the interest of time, I skipped that episode. But basically, why Yogamaya is coming? So basically, Maya. So you can contextually say she is Yogamaya or Mahamaya. So two reasons Acharyas gives is one is Vasudev, as soon as picked Krishna, so he got freed from the prison, right? So he's going out of the prison, and he kept the baby Krishna there. And while coming, he picked Maya. So you can speak in the context of Yoga Maya. If assuming Vasudev has taken Yoga Maya and coming back, even though dropping Krishna and coming back, the doors are still open, right? So we just said the doors are indication of doors opening to Vaikuntha. So that means even though you drop Krishna and come away from Krishna, still the doors for you Vaikuntha is open. And Acharya's quote, Apichat Durachara Bhajate Mamananyabha. So one who has done devotion for a long time, even though he accidentally falls down and drops Krishna and comes away from Krishna, still for him the doors to Vaikuntha is open. If we speak in the context of Yogamaya, if we speak in the context of Mahamaya, so Vasudev dropped Krishna there and taking Mahamaya and coming back. So while taking Krishna, he came out of prison, but while taking Maya, he is coming into prison. So if we stop chanting the holy name of Krishna and if we subject it to Maya, then we have to come again into this prison material world. So to teach these things, Acharya gives explanation. So as soon as Vasudev comes, again his hands got locked and he was everything, he got locked everything. So if we drop Krishna, which means chanting the holy name of Krishna, and comes far away from chanting the holy name of Krishna and picks Maya and subjects to Maya, then we will get binded in this material world again. So this is one of the interpretation why Acharyas give, like what is the significance of Yoga Maya and Mahamaya. Does it clarify?
more than I thought. Thank you very much.
Oh, more than you thought? Okay,
I've
thank you.
never heard that, but that's
Okay, yeah, that's the way, because he's dropping Krishna there, right? He's coming away from Krishna. So Vasudev is taking the baby Krishna, but I really don't have an opportunity to take the baby Krishna. But I can take the chanting of holy name, because name and Krishna is not different, right? Abhinnatam Namanamina. So picking up chanting of the holy name, picking up Krishna and dropping the Krishna and quitting chanting holy name, both are same. So we should never quit chanting the holy name of Krishna. So Acharya gives that interpretation.
thank you very
Thank you. Anything else?
I have one question, Prabhu. So you mentioned about the importance of Bhagavad Gita. So in our daily life, like how should we find time, because we are busy in our jobs, in our householding, and we do not know like why should we read Bhagavad Gita. So can you throw some light on that?
Okay. I quote Pandit Srivas Prabhu. If you are not convinced, you can catch Pandit Prabhu. Once he told me, most busiest persons are the one who finds time. He told me this. Most busiest person are the ones who finds time. So it is about how we are organizing. So one thing I was told and I try to practice is, your tomorrow's sadhana is depends on your today's schedule. So how you are leading your today, that decides how your sadhana is going to be tomorrow. So if you are not cautious about how you are spending today, then you will not be able to allocate the necessary time. And most of the times we think in 24 hours of time, we want to allocate some time for spiritual activities, right? In 24 hours, maybe 8 hours for sleeping, 2 hours for taking bodily necessities, 6 hours for working in that 24 hours. But we have to come from this to, the goal is we have to come to a place, 24 hours of spiritual, you have to allocate time for material things. So that's the goal. So your whole day has to be occupied with spiritual things, and you have to allocate only some time to your body and some time for occupation. So that is the goal. So to make that goal into reality, so you have to plan, you have to be very cautious. And one specific suggestion I was told is, many years back when I asked Prabhu, I'm not able to sleep early, and because of that I'm not able to get up early, I was told to drink hot milk. So drink hot milk before every day, and take and read Bhagavad Gita, 1 or 2 slokas, so you will get sleep very early, and you will get peaceful sleep. So everything starts from sleeping the previous day on time. If you are sleeping on time, then we'll get up on time and everything flows from there. If you are not following the on time sleep early to go to bed, then the next day is not in your control, and definitely will not be able to find time. And you already have all the opportunities of daily Bhagavatam and everything, right? So you are forced to give them some time. So I think, yeah, it all depends on how we are dealing the before day. It decides how we are going to do our sadhana next day. Anything else? Okay. Grandra Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.